hit the play button, cool out. It's time for the Notorious Nobodies show.
You know what I'm saying? I don't do like, you know what I'm saying, proper interviews, but there's like a list of questions.
We wean into them, I see.
Oh, nah, not even, bro. Like I told Eddie in the first episode, I'm like, yo, wherever the conversation leads to, whatever. I don't do standard interviews. I talk to people like you know what I'm saying, like I'm on a train with you on the way to work. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Then I'm with it. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't mean, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be plenty of interviews, man. I trust of you too, man. You're a good man of talent. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be plenty more interviews. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It'll be a good thing to talk about right now. Like what's one of the pinnacle things that piques in the interest of the minds of the people that fuck with our platforms right now.
Really, that's another thing too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, wherever it goes, you know what I'm saying? Wherever it goes, I'm with it. You know, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? Cheers and salute to you, bro. I know you got that new album coming out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's a major crowning achievement. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And that's just from looking, you know, from the outside over here, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you, I've been in closer communication with you for a little bit, and finally got around to talking to you because of the whole collaboration with the art thing. And you know what I'm saying? I don't do the whole fluff thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you, man. You know what I'm saying? On that note, yeah, man. Big ups. Big ups. You know? So just first and foremost.
Yeah, man, because like this album, it took like a good little grip to put together. Like I didn't really knew what I was gonna do at first, man. Like I knew I wanted to put an album together, but I didn't know what I was gonna put together. I wasn't a rapper or anything like that. So for me to put together like a compilation for everybody to enjoy, just a compile of a bunch of MCs, because I grew up off of listening to like mad mixtapes and compilation albums and things of that shit, or things in that manner. And you know, that shit used to be like the shit, man. Remember the Rough Riders Volume 1 shit? Remember the Violator shit? Remember that?
Yeah, I remember back in the day, just going around the block from where I used to live. You couldn't stop anywhere where they didn't have some little bullshit stand with somebody's mixtapes on it. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be bumping that shit. And that was just days before the internet. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Where hip hop came from, where it's going, you know what I'm saying? The billions that it's made already, bro. It's just fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's just interesting how to see, you know what I'm saying, the different individual artists not only doing it their way, but, you know, not only carving their own platform, but deriving their own, you know what I'm saying, riches from hip hop too. And it's crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
No, I'm not trying to say like who rightfully deserves it or whatever, man, because I'm just one of those people. There's enough for everybody to go around. So, you know what I'm saying? Shit is a crazy industry though.
It is, man. And it's fickle too, man. Like this is probably one of the most ficklest things I've ever done, because like you're really trying to appease to the people and you're trying to like really like show them what you got. You know, given my age and my pedigree and my ear for hip hop, I come in and I try to display how I interpretate the shit from a producer's standpoint. And I just tried to have to stay up to the time, because it's still newer audience that are like that's being exposed to this music, and people that are like that's paying attention to what we're doing now. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of younger audience than me that listen to my shit, that younger fans.
Yeah. Right. I'm one of those people, I used to make beats, whatever, back in the day, and doing the whole boom-bap thing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, bro, it's crazy how music works or whatever. And it took, you know what I'm saying, the whole boom-bap thing to come back into popularity. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, I guess, just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to determine who to listen to what or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Crazy how it came back full circle. You know what I'm saying? It's and especially with you, yo, like I sincerely mean it, like it's authentic. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to a couple, I'm like, damn, bro, there's just so much that's out there. And again, we've only recently gotten into communication, man. And I found out about you a couple years ago only, and you know, there's plenty more to find out, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But from what I do, from what I have heard is authentic. You know what I'm saying? Slap you in the face, stank face. You know what I'm saying? That good old, you know what I'm saying? Authentic hip hop. You know,
Thank you, man.
Of course. You know what I'm saying? It's like with the industry, with anything, with I guess any industry, man. You're trying to showcase what you got to, and also do what you know, do at the same time. Like with the art thing, what I do as well. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's not only how well you do it, man, but I know you got a tight knit circle as well. You know what I'm saying? To the walkers.
Yeah. Big walk, man.
Yeah.
That's the fam right there. And we try our best to like to deliver the best that what we can, given that we're all indie artists. We try to like right now we're trying to excel and go to the next level and really, you know, try to really put a project together for real and you know, a respectable project that, you know, that most of the people have been waiting for, you know, and when that time comes, it's going to be, you know, it's going to be like a spectacle within itself, you know? So shout out to the walk, man.
Yeah, that talk different / you know what I'm saying? What is it? The 1,000 volts you put out today, the video for that?
No, that drops tomorrow. That was just a preview.
Oh, that was
that drops tomorrow with the project tomorrow.
I thought I saw something on YouTube. I'm like, yeah.
That's the premiere countdown, actually.
Right.
that's like paper.com is premiering it tomorrow.
Nice.
Paper.com is premiering it on their website. I'm gonna premiere it on my shit later on in the afternoon. Then boom, you know, like we flying tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? Your artwork is gonna be out in the forefront, Digi. You know what I'm saying?
And tomorrow,
you know, shout out to you.
Yeah, please, man. Just doing my part like already, man. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, like what I was telling you too, man. It doesn't matter about where we stand financially or whatever. I just enjoy connecting with, you know what I'm saying, good-hearted, first and foremost, good-hearted people, creatives, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you a father, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you got that, you know what I'm saying, authentic boom. Yeah, it's like, yo, I gotta help this dude out, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, nothing, bro. Just glad to be with it, man.
Appreciate that, man. Because I'm really just trying to deliver some good music, make a good career out of this shit, and like, you know, like, sounds corny, man, but like create jobs for people, man, so we can like circulate this money and keep it within, you know, because we need to make some new what's the word I'm looking for? New millionaires, new people, new established business owners. That's what we need. We need more of those. And I feel like if we practice good business within ourselves, then we could probably, you know, make something happen, you know, instead of trying to make it with people where we don't belong. Because sometimes we all try to get accepted by the people that's in the forefront. You're like, oh, we need their validation. And, you know, we all front and say like, I don't need nobody's validation. I'm me. But at the end of the day, you wouldn't mind for a cosign. We got to make it from within. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to make it from within. Niggas got to like really structure the team, you know, like see who's really down for the cause. Paint the picture out for everybody as plain as possible, as real as possible. No fabrications. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on that same note, man. Again, I don't really abide to that whole crabs in the barrel thing, bro. People can understand, you know what I'm saying, the billions of dollars in currency around the world, the billions of dollars that are going around, bro. There's plenty for everybody, especially with the whole Bitcoin thing. Yo, you know what I'm saying? There's a whole redistribution of funds, You know what I'm saying? You got millionaires you're never even gonna hear about, you know what I'm saying, that just caked off of, you know, the whole Bitcoin thing, or the people you don't hear about in the music industry or whatever.
Word.
Yeah, of course, man. I see that, you know what I'm saying, very much happening because, yo, it's not because it's just what I see or whatever. It's also because of what I hear, what you guys put out. It's not only that authentic, man, but it's very, very much family oriented. There's a genuine love, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, the next step only would be to, you know what I'm saying, continue that love and trust, you know what I'm saying? Go let it bloom and blossom, man. We're gonna grow, God. We're gonna grow like a plant.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Bloom and blossom into other endeavors, man, and really keep that thing going. You know,
it's all about growth, man. Growth. If growth isn't abound, man, then you ain't doing something right, man. If growth isn't imminent in your life and whatever you do, then you ain't doing something right. You know what I'm saying?
true.
Like, I'm a firm believer of results, man. So if I know I do something, I calculate my shit. Everything ain't gonna go according to how it's supposed to go. But everything you do, and if you do it wholeheartedly, comes with results. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
So much is out of our control, man. The idea is to, you know what I'm saying, try to, I guess, harness our, you know what I'm saying, as much as resources, as much as, you know, and intellect that we, you know what I'm saying, our smarts, and if we can try to shape the outcome as much as possible. But at the end of it all, yeah, who wouldn't mind a cosign, like you said, you know what I'm saying? Anybody could use that boost. Anybody. But at the end of the day, man, shit, man, we got to put in our own.
Word, man. Shit. I'm on another note, I'm high as shit.
Like, I'm saying, man, motherfuckers in New York is something else, man. Like, I remember back in the day, man, it was like anywhere else is taboo, man. But back in the like 95 or something, you know what I'm saying? Back in, they were just handing out Phillies, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of promoting the subliminal, you know what I'm saying? But it was never legal back then, obviously. So it's like to see that shit now come into fruition, like, god damn, bro. It's like what Nas said, man. I feel like shit is fucking crazy. I seen this one video a while ago on Instagram, bro. Yo, when Cuomo legalized that shit, yo, you had motherfuckers wilding out in the street, yo, this crazy fucking compilation.
Niggas is smoking in front of the cops. Niggas made it their business to walk in front of the precinct and smoke, blow heavy smoke towards the precinct. On the day, it was like the first day of legalization, man. Niggas was like heavy violating the cops' personal space, airspace. You know what I'm saying? Just straight blowing smoke their way. You know, like giving a fuck, man. Like,
because like on principle.
all they personal airspace was violated. Like that very morning. Trust me, I seen it.
You have motherfuckers, man, in that video with they had the bong water in it, man. They had Henny to replace the bong water. Yo, yeah, motherfuckers smoking that shit out in the streets.
It's like when you know, motherfuckers don't know how to act. But you gotta understand, but when they take away one thing, you know, okay, boom, we got the weed. The weed ain't an issue no more. But if you're a driver now, you're probably gonna be some more subjected to get pulled over in New York City more than ever now, because the cops need to find a way to make money to pull motherfuckers over. They need to give out more infractions now to make up for the money that they since they lost out on writing citations and throwing people in jail for something else. So they're not going to be as lenient as certain things, like certain other crimes, infractions that they used to slap wrist for. They probably being more vigilant about it now, if you think about it, you know?
True. Whole lot more DUIs going out. Whole lot more citations.
Yeah, man, they ain't fucking around.
Nah.
They're not fucking around, man. They're gonna, you know, like, but they're like the cops out here, man. I see them to be very docile. I'm from Florida, man. You know the vibes, man. I be telling niggas like straight up. I was like, the cops right here, man. like first and foremost, they ain't chasing nobody, bro. Like their uniforms are mad baggy. It looks mad funny. It looks like they look like Simpsons characters, straight up. And you know the police belt that they wear, the utility belt.
Yeah.
The fucking utility belt is falling off of their waist, man. These guys don't have no shoulders. They're not built like soldiers. You know, in Florida, like they have like BSO where I'm from, the Broward Sheriff. They have like the police. The police in Florida, all these cats are like ex-football players, ex-Marines, ex-Navy SEALs, all type of shit. Yeah. You feel me? Ex landscape motherfuckers. They used to push lawnmower from when they were like 12 years old, bro.
Yeah. Yo, at the very least, you got some sloppy motherfuckers. I seen a sloppy cop or 3 out here.
Oh man,
yeah,
bro. Like all these cops were like, they all look like a version of the Terminator. You know, if they was to put the skin on every Terminator, so they can make them look like individuals, that would be like the Florida cops, bro. That's them niggas. All them niggas is like the gun, like all them got guns, and I ain't talking about like pistols. All them got like, all these guys are fit. If you was to get 10 cops from Florida into the NYPD force, because I noticed like all the DTs out in NYC are like in shape, but all the beat cops, man, those motherfuckers get beat up. Those motherfuckers know no type of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, no nothing. They even take YMCA boxing classes. Those guys will get beat the fuck up. Yo, for real. Like, I'm not even playing with you. Ask any New York nigga, they'll tell you the same thing. These niggas will get beat up.
Damn.
Badly.
Hilarious.
They need to like pile on you. They need like a gang of them to pile up on motherfuckers, because they're all like, you could smell it in the air. You can smell the coochie in the air when you see them. But like, that's how they move, man. Like, it ain't like rampant, but like, it's the truth, man. Like, but they're real docile right now. Ever since the weed law passed, man, the motherfuckers haven't been fucking with nobody, really.
Yeah, I've been wondering about that personally, how things have been going. If like, excuse me, if the crime,
they like it.
Out, you know what I'm saying, if things are just little, you know what I'm saying, people are a little bit more lenient, so they don't have to like kind of force their hand, or, you know what I'm saying, I haven't heard any crazy new media, you know, stories or whatever, and I can't say that I keep my ear to everything either, because it's just, you know, a lot of shit going on. But I haven't heard any, you know what I'm saying, new crazy, you know what I'm saying, stories on the media or anything. So I'd be wondering about that too, about how that's the young one. Peace. Yeah. But yeah.
I know.
Yeah, man. Peace to the daughter, man. I had to get her in the cover too. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, for real.
Yeah.
Shout out to Seda, man.
Yeah. It's crazy though, man, because you say docile, and I'm like, damn, I guess it takes, you know what I'm saying, a media story to help, you know what I'm saying, push whatever bullshit, you know what I'm saying, whatever news story, you know what I'm saying. And truth is, man, like out here, bro, it's like when you go, I don't know about if you know, like Poinciana, like fucking the Boondocks and shit like that, but you got like board cops and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, imagine, you said docile, I'm like, wait, are they like just lean back, or just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, bored, you know what I'm saying, it was just itching to, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you know, they ain't like,
yeah,
they're not as vigilant as they used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll get vigilant if they know a gun is involved, but like, they're not as vigilant as they used to be, it seems. You know? But to each his own, man. It's like, I feel like this whole pandemic really put a spell on everybody, and it made everybody docile in a way.
Yeah. Everybody's trying to keep the distance for one, you know what I'm saying, too, as it is in places like New York over here. I can't say the same thing over here in Florida or whatever. They don't have a recreational, you know what I'm saying, cannabis thing or whatever. It's still like medicinal and prescribed.
Yeah. I learned my last visit to Florida, I learned that I thought they were legal there, and I'm like, no,
Yo.
you have to get a card for that.
Yes. Yes, sir.
And I'm like, yo, so they still throwing people in jail for weed?
You know what I'm saying? I never really understood that, man. I was, even growing up as a kid, it's not because, oh my God, shit's gonna get, you know, on the conspiracy shit, but growing up as a kid, I'm like, damn, if gambling, for example, is legal in Vegas.
Florida is throwing people in jail for weed, and there's other states that's like that legalize meth and fucking acid and shit.
Word. I heard I think I heard recently talking about they're gonna start, you know, saying decriminalizing a lot of hard drugs too.
Decriminalizing rapists, all this shit, and they're gonna they still throwing niggas in jail for weed.
Yo,
they're making it lenient for rapists.
No, who's decriminalizing rape?
Huh?
Who the fuck out here is decriminalizing rape? Maybe not in a freaking
No. All jokes aside.
No, ain't nobody joking.
There's shit out here that they're actually out here protecting, like pedophile motherfuckers, those weirdo motherfuckers.
Right. Okay.
There's things that they made shit like that. You feel me? To protect these dudes, but they're still throwing motherfuckers in jail and writing citations to motherfuckers for weed in Florida.
That's what it is. That's what it is. You have people with the cards still getting harassed. Like, it's still in that gray area, very much in that gray area where people don't know how to exactly operate, you know what I'm saying, I guess. And you know, you got people living in you got people that live in residential complexes, you know, apartments or whatever, that it's smoke free. You can't vape there, you can't smoke cigarettes, you can't, let alone smoke weed, you know what I'm saying? But
here's the comedy. When I went to Florida, from here to Florida, I went there with some weed. So yeah, I flew there with some weed, not thinking that shit is great. It's a gravy train over there. So when I get over there, my mom is like, you know, you can't be smoking this shit out here, you know, you go to jail. Like, word. Like, I was like, word. I was like, it's still doing that? I was in shock. I was baffled, bro. Like, cause I was like a whole different language to me.
Yeah.
Like, they throwing people in jail for weed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I haven't heard those terms in a long time, man. So it's like, oh. So I'm baffled by that shit, just a tad. I feel for motherfuckers, man.
When was that trip? That was back when?
That was like towards the end of summer, right before school started for these kids over here, because I had to go get my daughter.
Oh, yeah, that's fairly recent. Fuck. Because, man, yeah. I had to go. Yeah, that shit is crazy how you even got on the plane with the cannabis, the devil's lettuce. But fucking, I guess that's what it is, man. It's like,
by law, I could leave. I could walk around with X amount. I had the required amount to leave with. So I didn't break no law there. Whatever happens in Florida, that's on me. They're not the police. They have their laws. They're just standing by their laws. I brought that shit. It seemed like I brought that shit over there at my own risk. But little did I know, I didn't know that was illegal there, because I thought it was legal in Florida, and I was totally misinformed. You know?
Yeah, get wrapped up in some bullshit real quick, man. Bullshit case.
Word.
Totally avoidable. That's what I'm saying. I never understood how shit could be legal in some places, man. But what, you know what I'm saying, is that some sort of way to, like, you know what I'm saying, move the population, and you know what I'm saying? You got tourist attractions like Disney, man. They attract fucking millions and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got Vegas that attract their millions or whatever. So it's like Colorado, you know what I'm saying, places that legalize cannabis and shit. Is that how they move the population as well?
It's weed, bro. I ain't doing shit to
That's
nobody.
what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Everybody wants in on it. So is that like the form of, you know what I'm saying, to coax people into fucking, you know, moving and shit? You know what I'm saying? Because shit, not too long ago, you had
It's like weed, like that type of shit is like, it's taboo for them. So they're really like, oh my God, like they're still on some oh my God shit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is horrible. What is this? The devil's lettuce.
Yeah.
You know? This
Yeah.
shit's fun.
But that's years of that propaganda. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Not too much factual study on the shit, you know what I'm saying, on what it does to people, you know what I'm saying? And granted, you know, everybody's going to react to everything differently. You have people that, you know, with alcohol that react very differently. You got your happy drunks and your violent drunks, you know, and all
I
that.
could vouch, man, because I could drink, I could drink a certain amount of liquor and that would be cool. But I have a homie that if that shit just touch his lips,
Yeah.
yo, he would like fall apart, man. That nigga will crumble like feta cheese. Greek, that nigga will crumble like Greek goat cheese, man. And that'll probably be the last you'll see of him for the next couple of days, man. Like
Off somewhere in the corner recovering.
yo, this motherfucker is cussing you out. All type of shit. You know, but like that's what liquor does, man.
Yeah. You know, shit is gonna hit us all different, man. You got, you know, not even just on a something that stimulates or, you know what I'm saying, gets us under the influence, man. Medication is all gonna hit us all differently. Man. Got a list of different, you know what I'm saying, side effects for whatever medication or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So of course, whoever smokes cannabis, whatever and shit is it's always gonna hit everybody differently. So it was just years and years of that propaganda of, you know what I'm saying, oh, it's bad for you or whatever, and whatever bullshit message that they want to push or whatever. And, you know what I'm saying, somebody freaks out, you know what I'm saying, have a schizo panic attack or something, and they're going to make that the poster child of, you know what I'm saying, and get that gets the bad rap. And it's just been a snowball effect of how much shit we could throw at, you know what I'm saying, make this cannabis thing look bad throughout the years, pretty much, you know. And yeah, the whole thing I was thinking about too, man, I heard with the whole decriminalization of harder drugs and shit, man, and it came from the idea that people are like they get self-medicating, bro. You know what I'm saying? That you're not gonna have people being arrested, man, but rather just like leave them alone. You're gonna have cops telling people to leave them alone because they're self-medicating. And I'm like, God damn. Sooner or later, you're gonna have motherfuckers just, you know what I'm saying? But that shit is just everywhere too. And I'm like, damn, is that the way to go? You know what I mean? I'm like, God damn, bro. I hate the whole thing with cannabis. You know, it's just fucking, it's a plant and everything. It's like, you got your fucking crackhead that's gonna be out there. Yeah, but so is cocaine. So is cocaine. It should be legal because it's natural. You know what I'm saying? Some fucking freak weirdo out there trying to make a point.
There's no stopping.
Yeah. Is that the direction that we should go, though? You know what I'm saying? Because really, at the end of it all, what's the end? Not the end game, but the end result of years of just, you know, saying decriminalization or whatever, and kids, you know, for example, just being exposed to somebody who's like clearly been abusing. You know what I'm saying? So I just think about it like that, so being as a parent. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my kid's older already. I'm not thinking about it like they're young. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? What's the world gonna look like in another 20 years? You know? Yo, that's the thing with these Zoom calls. Like sometimes it blanks out. What you just said?
I said, no, what the world gonna be in the next 20 years? Idiocracy.
Yo, even more massive idiocracy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Idiocracy, man.
You know what I'm saying? Shit is just bananas.
Everybody's gonna be walking around looking like this.
Yeah.
Like everything is all good.
With a weed plant growing out their head.
Everybody's gonna be like this, walking around thinking shit is gravy. Life is sweet.
Yo, truth, man. Truth.
With the face of true gentrification. Look at this.
Yo.
Like,
damn you, Groot.
Yeah, man. So we got the new joint dropping tomorrow. I'm nervous, but I'm cool about it because this is the same old dance I had from before, only it's my shit now. I ain't rapping. I just made the beats, man. And I'm starting to believe my shit is pretty dope these days.
Yo, come on now. being crazy humble, man. But yeah, I second on that. I try to, you know what I'm saying, do my part and help advertise or whatever. And I'm sure, like, you know what I'm saying, there's been some listeners out there that came across it or whatever. But if there's anybody that want to, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and list them who you got featured on there. I know you got Rome Streetz, Eddie Kaine over here, Spo.
Emilio, Craig, Spoda. I got who else? China Streets. I got Lord Drico, Eastwood. I got who else I got on my joint, man? I got O-Dog. Who else? Damn. I got Passport Rav. I got Planet A. Who else I got, man? I got my man Lord Fury, man. Fury all up in the joints, man. I got him on a few tracks. I got him on the intro. Who else? Damn. I feel like I'm missing somebody, man.
Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to think of as much as I've been looking at that cover.
Oh, man, Ox Omni, man.
Yeah.
Yo, Ox Omni on this bitch, man. Can't forget him, man. He's in the mix. I got a track with him. Todd Ferris.
Another one.
Who else?
Crazy talent, B.
You know, in actuality, people look at my track list and they'll be like, damn, it's a lot of people, but it's really not. Because if you look at the track list, you'll see like it's almost like the same people on different tracks. Like there's like a certain set of people that I work with all the time on different tracks.
Mm-hmm. Nah, man, you sound like you're trying to minimize, man. This is, you know what I'm saying, this crazy variety. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, but there's a good shuffle of people.
I should have just did eight or 9 tracks or some shit like that.
I looked at that track list and I thought about it by today's standards too, and I'm like, yeah, that's quite a number there. You know what I'm saying? But it's like that was also what I wanted to ask you too, man. But there's a crazy list of talent, and I'm like, damn, you know, this reminds me of like the old Violator albums where it used to be like featuring mad motherfuckers on it, and you know what I'm saying? Because we got into the conversation on that, you know, so in a private conversation. I think what this came from, this a culmination of like things that you had been holding on through the years, or this more fresh material that, you know, say more recent stuff.
Music from 2019 up to this point. That's what this is.
Because you moved out there, you said 4 years ago, right?
Yeah. I'm 2018.
Yeah.
And then yeah, man, I got this music. This is this music that I just was just sitting on, bro. Like I just been sitting on this music, and you know, and it was just, I couldn't let it sit there and collect dust, man. It was just sitting in the stock room, man. And I felt like this is the perfect time to like put this music out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and let the people hear it. Cause I couldn't like let another year pass, man. Let these rhymes gonna get dated, man. These guys gonna get way better. All the people on this project are gonna get better than what they are on this project now. You know what I'm saying? Or they're already better than what they already are. Some of the tracks, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, some of the tracks are from 2019. Some of them are not, you know? Some of them were made this year. Some of them were made last year, you know? So it is what it is, man. This is a good compilation, man. I feel like it's a strong one. 14 tracks is it's unheard of. But as long as interest, like as long as the music keeps them interested, they'll be all right. They wouldn't even notice it. Some of these songs are short, man. You won't even notice it passing by. You know, you'll enjoy it, and it'll be transitioned to the next song before they know it. You know, but they'll still know that song.
Yeah, yo, the whole thing, like how we talk different when you put that out. Yeah, it's sweet. You know what I'm saying? To the point, direct. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucking. It's just like fucking like a breath of fresh air to you know what I'm saying, a faithful hip hop head. You know.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to them boys, man. Shout out to Rome Streetz, Spoda, and Eddie Kaine, man.
Indeed.
You know, big walk, man. Because when we did that record, that's an old record. That's a 2019 record right there.
Oh no shit.
And Yeah, that's like the oldest record. That was like probably the first song, first installment I was considering for my, because we was gonna take some of these recordings and probably build a Walker's album with it, but we just never committed to doing that. So I just took the songs, I took it a liberty, took the songs and just built an album around them. You know what I'm saying?
So some of the beats came from that, you know what I'm saying, with the verses, or
Some of those beats like that beat, I made that beat on the motherfucking, I made that beat on motherfucking Fruity Loops on FL Studio.
the Talk Different beat.
Uh-huh. No NPC. I don't even think I know how to use the NPC yet.
Damn, B. Hold on. So when you got into producing, no worries, man. Yeah, if I was you, I'd probably be the same way. With, you know what I'm saying, with the major release coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know what that is, man. And to an extent, when I was putting together the art too, I felt some of that pressure, and I'm like, nope. Let me just do
What's the time show over there? Shit, I'm about to. If the time is good enough, I might go get me a cup of coffee.
Shoot, what do you? What is it? 8:09 at the moment. You telling me it's 8:09 right at the moment? Yeah.
Oh, good. So I'm gonna go take this interview for a walk.
Yeah.
Coffee going.
No doubt.
That's
the first time.
Beautiful.
That's one thing I could appreciate with the whole iPhone Zoom meetings thing or whatever, man, because it doesn't like exactly constrict you to us, you know, saying a room or space or whatever. But is there that lack of connection, you know what I'm saying, that you share with somebody in the room? You know what I'm saying? There's that missing from it all. That's really my only complaint.
Dude, we can have an interview and I have in the middle of a bar fight, bro.
What?
For real. Dude, it's equivalent to like eating breakfast at a strip club. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing better than eating a bacon, egg, and cheese at the strip club. With three other strippers. They joining in with you eating breakfast. Who do you think eating breakfast with you?
Right. The early morning crew.
Word. Oh man.
Yo, I know we had that conversation about, you know, you moving to New York from Florida, whatever. But it's more so for the listeners, man. So you moved over there 4 years ago. You said from Dade? Wait, you said from Hollywood, Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what influenced that move? First of all, it was just time. You know what I'm saying?
It's appreciation, man. At the time, I wasn't getting the proper appreciation in Florida because they wasn't hip to the music I was making. Furthermore, I was told if I come here to NYC, I'll get the proper respect that I do deserve. Pardon me. So once on arrival, I got massive amount of love, and then once I seen what that could turn into, I kept my foot on the gas, and I just and here we are, man. Like this shit's just been like mad love, man. I'm getting the proper respect from back home, even now. No shade to them, man. It's just I just know how it is, man. Like it's like Miami's culture is a little different, you know, like from the hip hop culture is saying because they have to like look what's going on the outside to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Versus over here, they have like people that's creative. They have people that's creative in Florida still, but they still have like a blueprint, a guideline that they go by. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, waiting for that next, you know what I'm saying?
I had a blueprint.
Like that recipe,
you know
and apply it.
Me, when I was growing up, Ghostface Killer was like my blueprint in a way for a lot of shit. Like
to this day, man, it's like I'll put together something and I'll be like, I'll spit some verse of his, you know what I'm saying, in my head or whatever. Yeah, this would sound like something that Ghost would say. Yeah. They went the picture again, homie.
Yo.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know if you had inadvertently hit the mute button.
It seems that I
We
it
back.
seems that I hit the mute button like a dickhead. Yes.
Oopsie.
Yeah. That wasn't smooth, man. That
Fucking
wasn't a
Zoom call
smooth move.
rookies.
Huh?
Fucking Zoom call rookies.
Nah, man. I just moved my thumb over from off of the button. I just noticed that that's what happened actually. Hold up. Let me see if I got everything I need. So like let's go on. Now everything's back in order. We're good.
Yeah, of
You know what
course.
I'm saying?
Like I said, that mostly, that'll get edited out. Don't worry about that, bro. Ain't no worries. We ain't live. No pressure at all. Yeah, man. But Eddie was telling me that he got together with Rim, saying after doing the whole, saying he was doing a kind of like a different sound from what I understood, and kind of like went into the whole boom bap thing, saying got in cahoots with Rim, and then he took off in that direction and brought you guys together and shit, just like, saying it can't get no more organic than that, saying it must be a beautiful thing. And you were telling me how when you first initially I got out there, you kicked it, what is it, with Rome, right? Rome Streetz.
Yeah.
Got to know each other.
When I first got out here, Rome was the first rapper I actually. Rome and Rim was the first rappers I met out here. Rome, Rim. I met Sauce Heist that day too. But me and Sauce Heist already communicated with each other.
People.
Yeah,
I don't know where these people are listening from, bro, but that's that authentic New York cartoon.
Yeah, man. That was some real shit. But me and them guys, we linked up, man. I met Rome out here. And I reached out to the guy, man. At the time, he didn't, like how many followers, man? He probably had like maybe 2,000 followers, maybe 1,000 or 2,000 followers, something of that nature at the time, man. And I was like, like, what's good, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see that he's a dope MC. I just knew he was dope. I didn't know the hype around Rome. I just heard his music and I was like, yo, I gotta work with this guy. Like, this guy's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Talent. Yeah.
Huh?
You identify that talent.
Yeah, for real. I peeped him from like a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
And and he was really that damn. All right, let me check. Oh, that's dope. All right. So that's a wrap.
This man here.
So when I met Rome, it was like I shot him some beats, sat at the bar, took some drinks. You know what I'm saying? Spoke these niggas, told them how I got there to NYC. And the rest was history, man. You know what I'm saying? I watched some of my peers get their flowers. Some of them got like great careers now out of this shit. Some of them are still growing in their careers, and some of them becoming phenomenal, better rappers, better MCs. Like I don't know, man. Like everybody's growing. So I'm grateful that I met the people that I met while I was here. This place better be open. They better be open. These motherfuckers. What is that? That's demonic, man. This 8 o'clock. Everybody check out the damn. I need a cup of coffee.
Damn, the stress.
Nah, Poppy got to give me coffee over here, man.
Get it. Yeah, but it must be a beautiful thing though to see your brothers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get their due. How the way things come together, man.
Word.
Must be a great
feeling, man. It is, and it's only just the beginning. It's only just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? It's only just the beginning, man. Don't give.
Getting it all.
I said,
As
you don't got any more coffee? Oh, bet. This is not giving out no coffee. Fuck it. I just have to take this. Anywho, well, it's good seeing my brothers growing, man, and the shit that we do. This is like, we love doing this shit. We love doing this shit. You feel me?
yeah, it's genuine too, man. That's why it hits people. You know, I'm saying the genuine effort that comes from behind it, the talent. You know what I'm saying? I understand you've been around a few well knowns as well. It's like, yo, do you get the jitters still and shit? Like
Nah.
Nah,
man, nah.
you
I don't.
starstruck people.
I don't like. They're regular people, man. They're regular people, man. They don't. At the end of the day, man, they want to be treated a certain way, man. They don't want to be treated like, oh God, this is such and such, and you need to like kiss the ground that he walks on. Nah, man. They at the end of the day, they get spooked out by that shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They want to be normal too.
Especially coming where we're from. I'm from over there, man.
Cappuccino?
If somebody come with that bullshit, it's like, what do you want? What do you want? Like, I'm on guard. You know what I'm saying?
You got Fuego, Papi? You got Fuego?
Yo, shout out to the Poppy Shop.
Oh, quick, right. Yeah, shout out to Papi at the shop.
You know what I'm saying? Not to get ahead, man. But what's next after this right here? After God's Eden, you know what I'm saying? I know we're waiting on it. I'm not trying to go too far ahead of, like I said, man. But
I'm working on a project. I'm working on a project with Maya from the West Coast and China Streets. I got a project coming out with Ace on Eastwood in January, sometime in January.
right.
What else, man? I got so much projects that I'm building up for. I just made a connect with a legendary vet earlier tonight. I connected with him already, but I had to reconnect with him again because I need to solidify this shit, man. And I would love to get a project done with this individual, man. And I'm gonna let it out the bag once me and this guy get a song or two done. Once me and him get a song or two done, not even if we get like 5 songs done, then it'll be safe to say that we're doing some shit. So I'll leave that there for now. But me and him are chopping it up right now. Me and him are a well-respected MC.
There's nothing you can speak on. I heard that. Yeah, this individual. I know that talk. When you're trying to keep something under wraps. There's no prying over here. I'm not a fucking, you know what I'm saying, reporter and shit. I'm not one of them people that are gonna be prying, you know. But yeah,
no. I have to say it just like that. I have to keep it like that. I have to.
Man, the people have to respect it, and that's it. That's it.
Oh man, this shit tastes awesome.
Oh fuck, man, yo, we were on that phone call the other day, man. I saw this man straight up spit on his tile floor from drinking a cup of coffee that apparently was so bad.
Shit was trash.
It only merited the spit on the floor, son.
It's like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah,
like sipped it, was like, just spit that shit out. Like, what the fuck?
That's that.
Is this
ack juice?
That fucking bitter bean root is this? Fucking yeah. But hey,
what were some of your influences?
Wu-Tang, Gangstar,
yeah,
Farside, Redman.
Hell yeah, yo, Farside does not get no love. Well, not the dude I feel they deserve.
You can see a little Farside in my shit. You can see like
yes.
You can see a little Farside, like, because I was like, they were like not trying to conform to the normalities of what you're supposed to act in hip hop. You dig? Like they have like this thing where you were supposed to act a certain way in hip hop. You dig? And you know, there's no right way to behave. I mean, if you have manners, yeah, whatever. But like, it's no right way to behave in hip hop, bro. Like, what the fuck? These niggas come with that shit, trying to like make these invisible rules
Well, back then it used to be more. I
for
say,
image.
right, you know, what I'm saying more image driven. Yeah, back then it was more. You know, what I'm saying it had to be this because this was hard. This was what's cool. You know, what I'm saying you didn't have like too many nerd rappers or whatever. And I felt like the Far Side was like not so much like nerd rappers, whatever, but just the type of artist that wouldn't conform, like you said, to what was going on, what was popular, whatever. There
I
was just
purposely, I purposely do, I purposely do videos with bottles in my hand all the time. I purposely do videos all the time with videos. I mean, I do video. I'm sorry, I do videos all the time with bottles, and I'm smoking cigarettes, and I'm out like whatever, just to be abrasive because I know it annoys people after a while. Like, why is he always? Why? Because I know there's no set behavior. There's an etiquette. If you talk to me in the business room, like I would talk etiquettes all day. That's fine. But like more motherfuckers try to like be like, oh, he's supposed to act like this, supposed to act like that. I ain't supposed to act like shit. Act how I want to act. Pardon me.
no, you good, fam. Well, I was saying like nowadays more too is actually accepted. You know what I'm saying? That you have your different variety of rappers or whatever and different attitudes that come with it and how you express yourself. But everything has just gotten more widely accepted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hip
man.
hop too. So it's like you're not
Like
gonna get
nobody.
that much pushback, or not resistance or anything, but you know what I'm saying? It was just like shit had to look and sound a certain way back then, I felt like, and it was more strict. I don't know. Strict by whose rules? You know, it's like you know, that dumb shit.
Word. It really was, man. But hey, we could change the rules because we're the leaders of the new school. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that means to niggas, but like we could create the new rules with the power that's bestowed upon us, or the growing power that's bestowed upon us.
For real. You mentioned that same point the other day too. It was an excellent point though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
You were mentioning that the other day, no, during our conversation about, you know what I'm saying, basically manifesting, you know what I'm saying, and just putting
Uh-huh.
out, you know what I'm saying? It's time to influence the next group, you know what I'm saying? The
Real.
next generation.
I mean, for real. Like whenever, they're gonna come. They're gonna come and they're gonna do their research and they're gonna see that they can do what I did and whoever else was around me that did it good. And they have like a format to go by, or they'll have like a blueprint to have free thought on their own without even have to do shit. I mean, there's protocols you have to do, man, but like at the same time, man, there's no set rule to being an indie artist, man. All you gotta do is just go hard, man. That's all you gotta do. Go hard and believe in your shit, and that's it. Actually have skill. Skill comes with practice. Practice comes with everyday, you know, what's the word I'm looking at? Everyday, starts with an R. You know what I'm saying? Like it got everyday routine type shit. Like comes with routine, man. Whether you're an artist like you, whether you a painter, a fucking carpenter, whatever you may be, man, you have to build a routine in the craft that you are set to master. Because you can't sit there and jump around and be like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You're going like the jack of all trades, master of none, and that's cool to be too, man. But like, yeah,
Nah, it doesn't really get you anywhere, bro. You
you're
know,
gonna be chasing your tail. You're gonna be chasing your
exactly.
tail.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? In my younger years, I was trying to do that, you know what I'm saying? Thinking I could get it whichever way, I'll be more versatile, you know what I'm saying? But I never
I was
stopped.
definitely chasing my tail.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
what I'm saying? I
saying?
never stopped to think that really, man, people hire specialists. People who hire the specialists whose designated job is to do that one thing are the motherfuckers who get paid, you know what I'm saying? Top dollar. You know what I'm saying?
Word, word,
Whose
word.
speciality,
That glare is great.
you know. But
Oh shit. Mission
yeah,
accomplished. I got my coffee.
yo, man, That should mean the world. Yeah, this man here, bro, is his coffee and his cigarettes right here.
I mean, right now I just needed that shit because I had a long day. I still got a long day. I gotta stay up to drop this project.
What else comes with it? What else? The promoting, I know that. You know what I'm saying? The PR and all that.
I'm dropping a video tomorrow, dropping this project tonight at midnight. And yeah, bro. I'm taking it from there. You know what I'm saying? You know, vinyl's coming.
Yes, sir.
Vinyl's coming, bro. Got tapes, got CDs. Man, if your boy could get some merch going, that would be cool too. But that comes with time, you know what I'm saying?
You know,
All this shit is a process, man. This shit is a motherfucking process, man.
something small and rising. Yeah, let it snowball, man. Let's build, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I pride myself on. That's connect,
Word.
you know. Shit, man. Shit, I
Word.
appreciate, you know what I'm saying? Yo, man took literally around the block. You know what I'm saying? Had a little bit of a
Yeah,
little
man. Word.
family experience there. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you
Yeah,
though,
man.
man. I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
no problem, man.
you know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure talking to you, fam. You know what I'm saying? You're one of the few people that I get on the phone with. Not that I get on the phone with many at all. I handle everything from text, man, the computer, whatever, as much as I can, because my time gets diverted to art a lot of the time with fam shit. So it's like, yo, you're one of the few people that I get on the phone with, man. We have a conversation about Elon or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Just, you know what I'm saying, crazy abstract shit sometimes that, you know what I'm saying, yo, we got into art too, man. Some Jim Lee Marvel related shit. And I don't know if I like did a fucking disservice to you putting that information out there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? About
Nah, man.
was able to, you know what I'm saying, indulge in the conversation with the wavy guy about comics, man. Well
Yeah,
informed now.
man.
Yeah.
Comic. I'm a comic collector, bro. I haven't been collecting lately, but I do have a comic collection. You know what I'm saying? I like comics. I like Japanese anime, man. Old school joint, little new school joint. I'm an avid anime watcher.
Yeah.
I'm hip to a lot of shit. A lot of things your motherfuckers think I'm not into. I'm into. No homo, but like I'm into a lot of dope ass shit that people deem cool. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But I've just always been a part of that faction, and motherfuckers gonna realize that once they get to know me a little better.
It's
But
crazy, man. Because I used to like watch anime back in the day. I think I told you too, man. But it was just one of those things that wasn't like in the hip hop community. It wasn't viewed as cool, man. It's like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? I used to be getting into the graffiti and doing the characters and stuff, and that's where I was squeezing a little anime kind of influence character. Boom. But
man, it was the era of MF Doom. It was the era of MF Doom and
yeah,
Toonami and Adult Swim, the Adult Swim bumps when they used to play the beats, the hip hop beats, the lo-fi beats.
yes, and that's actually
That's
something
when
that I put down. My bad.
that's
Nah, I
when
was
they
just gonna
started.
say, I commented that one time on one of your shits, man, because it gave me that vibe. This is years ago, man, like maybe 2 years ago or so. I'm like, damn, it gave me that same vibe. And I'm like, this man here is very versatile too, man. It could very, you know, saying fit on
I
a record format on a
I used to correspond like for me. I used to get inspired by those guys that used to do those things. Like me and my brothers go on YouTube and just listen to anime, like well, not even anime, but like you know, the bumps, like the Toonami bumps, where it
yeah,
was just the beats. It's
yeah,
like a minute long beats.
yeah,
Sometimes it'd be 38 seconds, but it'll be like different ones.
yeah. Different
Me
flavors
and my
and they
brother
all
was,
have their own vibe, you know.
hmm
I found myself listening to some Japanese jazz, man. I'll pull a little sample from there, you know what I'm saying, on a rare occasion and put together something that, you know, but my time gets more diverted again into art and shit, man. I'm the art guy.
no vibes, you
Yeah,
know.
you cut off. I'm sorry.
I was like, but you know the vibes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Creative respect, man. Creators, man. It's just crazy too, because I told you, you told me, rather matter of fact, now you are into art. You were art major. This man's an art major, man. Got into the whole producing thing, man. This man is multi-layered.
I abandoned. I could sit there. The funny thing is, everybody be like, "Ooh, oh, for the art and all this shit." I could see if I took the time, I could do this shit too. Like
I see some shit that
I wouldn't shit.
I see some
I
shit
could do
that
this
you put
shit too.
together. Yeah, that's the thing with these Zoom calls, B. I don't do that intentionally. I'm not that type of guy to be stopping and interrupting motherfuckers.
No. I know it's all good. Like, but it's like casual conversation. It's cool.
Yeah.
But like, but on some shit, like I could if I took the time, I could do this art shit. Yeah, I could do my own covers. If I was given the proper tools, I could go and do my own shit, man. You know, like I mean, if you drive somebody to go and be like, you know what, fuck all this shit, I'm gonna go do this shit on my own because they're driven. I'm one of those people. If I feel like a bunch of art dudes like shitting on me or some weird shit, I'll be like, you know what? Fuck all you guys. I'm gonna fucking be an art guy now. I'm gonna fucking be the best. You know what I'm saying?
Style on them.
Like it, but like not. I'm not saying that's what it is now. But like if I was that, it would come to that for me in order for me to get back into art again. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm staying in my lane for now. Although art is my lane, dude, I could draw my left and my right hand.
That's what I was trying to get around to, man. I did that fucking master of him, jack of all trades shit, man. But really makes my heart sing is the arts, man. You know what I'm saying? Music, you know what I'm saying? Art, visual arts, all that. So I get
I know how to sculpt. I know how to sculpt all of that.
Yeah. I used to fuck around with that in middle school and all that, man. But never was too fancy with it, but it's just one of those things I felt at home with. Man.
Shit. One of my sculptures went to a fucking it went to a contest, fucking won. First, my art was unofficially registered into the contest because it was so good. I did it on my free accord.
Oh, shit.
You know, I was in the art class and I just took some clay and I just started fucking around and it came out to be dope. And my teacher's like, "Oh, we're holding on to this school property now," and blah blah. I don't even know where this art piece is at now. But it was I did a sculpture of Buddha with angel wings. You know what I'm saying? Looking mad casual, you know, looking chill, like man, and niggas was amazed by this shit. And I was like, yeah. I was on my shit, man. But the motherfuckers stole my art. Miramar High School stole my art.
Yo,
I'll never forget that.
the nerve, though, man. Who does that shit?
That's the same school Johnny Depp went to as well.
Yo, facts, for real.
I went, dude. I used to go to school. I used to go to the same school as Johnny Depp. Never, but Johnny Depp graduated obviously years before I did because you know when he graduated high school, it was probably in 81 or 80. He was already living in California, so probably in the late 70s, early 80s, he graduated from there. When I used to go to art school, when I was in high school, magnet school, in the art magnet school I used to go to, Dillard High School, I was in the math class with Keon Doolin. He used to play for the Miami Heat. You know what I'm saying? And I used to sit there and crack jokes with him in the back of the class. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's some
like
shit.
No, for real. Not even playing. Like, not even playing. Like, this is real shit. Like, I remember that shit. And the funny thing was the math teacher was the basketball coach, was the varsity basketball coach. But you know, he wasn't doing shit. He was like, he was just goofing off. It was a free ride. That class was a free ride for him. You know what I'm saying? He made it to the NBA. Shit, I think I had a homie that got a ring, got an NFL Super Bowl ring. I got a homie that played for a Super Bowl team back in the day.
No shit. Ain't that some shit?
Somebody man? Somebody that I used to play football and basketball with in my neighborhood all the time, like type shit. Like I've been around winners all my life. You know what I'm saying? Like all my life, bro. Like
matter of fact,
that's just one segment. That's just one segment.
No, that's a beautiful thing though, man. You only surround yourself around the better, you know, saying better people and winners, man. Shit explains a lot to fucking how you got to where you at, man. But damn, what was I gonna say, man? Fuck, I guess it wasn't that important.
Leave it be.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, the 3 trophies thing. You said winners, and I've been meaning to ask you where the 3 trophies thing came from because the whole emojis thing, I did the art for the to talk different thing. You wanted that shit to show like prominently too. But so I'm like wondering where that come from.
3 trophies, man. That was like our shit. That was indication to let us know. That's our bat signal for the walkers, man. You know, the gold trophy, man. And when we started doing that, we started noticing people started doing it too, like doing it like it was like a cool thing. Like it's not a trendy thing. You know, this is our shit. You know what I'm saying? This is like our way to that was like our way to congratulate each other. That was the flowers. That was our way of showing flowers to each member, to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I see.
That's what those 3 trophies, man.
I was like, damn, what's the deeper meaning behind this? I mean, I'm over analytical sometimes. Yeah.
They're just gold. They're just gold flowers. That's all.
Understood. But yeah, I was just thinking about like, damn, there has to be a meaning behind this, man. There's a cryptic meaning behind this. He's like, nah, there's just flowers.
There's golden flowers, man.
Yeah.
Not golden showers, golden flowers.
Ooh, no, that's that Kelly territory. Nah, we don't want that. We good, man.
Word. Mm-hmm.
Yo, my God.
Word, man.
Bringing this shit to a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Again, man, I really super appreciate your time, family.
I appreciate you for having me on here, my mans.
Nah, not at all, man.
Word, man. Sat there, took the walk with me for the coffee. You know what I'm saying? Talk shit.
That's nothing, man. I've been meaning to freaking go take a trip out there to New York, man. Then COVID hit, and you know what I'm saying? I still want to take a trip out there one day, man. Be able to share the space with people, you know what I'm saying, in podcasts in different places, you know what I'm saying, is really my goal. But let's see how long that
trip, my man.
Yeah. I got a couple of people that literally, you know what I'm saying, I want to shake hands with out there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, given the opportunity, you as well, you know what I'm saying?
Just here, man. Pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Know.
Like, all right, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you having me, bro.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, if anything else you wanted to plug in, bro, by all means, you have the floor. You already know.
God's Eden. Probably gonna be out by the time this come out, but come out November 15th. It got everybody on there, all your favorite ass niggas that you like to listen to, man. You know, I got a video dropping on the 15th, 1,000 volts, man, featuring Rome Streetz, man. Shout out to the walkers, man. Shout out to Bad Influence, man. You know what I'm saying? We out here, man. Winter is ours, man. Peace.
No doubt. Pleasure, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Till the next.